Hey guys, so today is the first day of Preptober, so I figured I would walk you through kind of all of the resources that I'm using for this current book that I'm going to be working on for this November. It is going to be called The Witch's Ring, so that's kind of what it's about. So there's going to be a lot of witchcraft, a lot of magic, all that kind of fun stuff. So let's get started. So I have this notebook that my kid gave me some stuff to put on the outside. Notebook for the coolest mom in the world, obviously. She likes to draw pictures of, this is me. And then, okay, so I've got my NaNoWriMo prep checklist, and this is all the stuff that I need to kind of take care of before Nano officially begins. So on the website, and this is actually available on my Patreon for free, so you can head over there and print out one for yourself so you can actually make sure that you stay on track. So on the website, I have signed up. I joined my region. I got some buddies. I have not gotten the participant badge yet. I don't think. I have to check back. Check for events. Actually, I need to check that off. I titled my novel and I have not made a cover yet. Manual stuff, make Nano folder, obviously. Daily word tracker, total word tracker, update my computer, and schedule writing time. The writing time just kind of happens naturally, so I might not check that off. However, I did, since I'm an ML, I did schedule all of the events for my area, so I probably should check that one off as well. Novel generation, decide on a genre, write a blurb, find inspiration, create characters, emergency plot, do research, outline and plan, and lock up inner editor. This one is the most difficult. I've already kind of written up an outline the other day. I've been doing research. I have found some inspiration. I do not have an emergency plot. Self-care, tell everyone, bet on myself, make a playlist, writing supplies, read on genres, schedule rewards, and set up writing space. So my writing space changes quite often, especially because, like I said, I schedule all of the meetups. But obviously I love to read my genre. Schedule rewards. This one I need to work on. Let me know what kind of rewards you guys do for yourself down in the comments below. I need reward ideas. My playlist is really just ambient sounds. Ambientmixer.com is probably one of my favorites. They also have an app for your phone, and I love the Hogwarts Library. It's probably my favorite. So I've got some general notes for myself, and you can see I've got a notes tab to go over kind of just different scene ideas that I have for myself, things that I want to make sure that I keep in track. This is just kind of a list of characters and how to sketch a novel in an hour, which I did for my book. And then my kid draws a picture for each of my characters. So this is my main character, Becca. Then I have Becca's house. And I'll show you what I do for each character. So I have this drawing that my kid drew. And then I have the actual, if I can turn the page, computer printout. So it is, Becca is formulated after Rebecca, I think her name is Gayhart. So just kind of her. And so you can see character profile. Again, this is available for free on my Patreon page. And then I have some more write-ups about the character as well that I got from Abby Emmons. And then this is Becca's house. So setting profile. And then I found this actual house listed online, and it is absolutely perfect for my character. So, and this is a grandma that will be in the book. So I have all of my characters listed on their tabs, which I can fill out and go ahead and flesh them out. And then, of course, I have my NaNoWriMo bingo card ready to go. So that is my notebook, kind of my codex while I'm keeping all of my information. And then I have my notebook here, and this is where I put kind of my writing resources. So a lot of reference stuff that I need to keep track of, the character archetypes here, and then the story structure. I've got 3 acts, the hero's journey, emotion chart, things like that, where I need to kind of keep track of, you know, how to formulate everything. So I carry those kind of hand in hand. And then my resources for research kind of stuff. This is a bunch of superstitions. And so I kind of wanted to write some of these into the book to work with it. And then the Real Witch's Handbook, to kind of talk about different times of the year and stuff like that, because that will be kind of important. And then this one has been the most help. This is very much tabbed off. So this is going to be my primary resource for magic for my book. And it just has tons of information that I'm going to be using. So that is going to be kind of my go-to this time. So that is what I've got on my table so far. And then obviously coffee and my laptop. So that is so far what I'm going to be holding on to. This is day one. Let's see what happens for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, as I was formatting a page.
Okay, so it has been a whirlwind of a week. There was a death in my family, so I've been dealing with repercussions and stuff with that. So it is now Monday, October 7th. It's been a few days. However, I have gotten some more stuff done, so I just kind of wanted to go ahead and lay that out. So I have like the first 5 scenes charted out on the ultimate scene cards. I have those done. I went ahead and updated things on my NaNoWriMo prep checklist and figured out that there's actually one box that I need to add because a friend of mine actually runs a Quora group for writing. So if you have not heard of Quora, it is Quora, and it is a website kind of like Reddit, I would compare it to. And so you kind of fill out your information on there and your credentials or whatever, and then you go on and answer questions. And a lot of times people give nice in-depth answers with evidence and, you know, footnotes and stuff. So it's a pretty cool platform. So if you haven't checked it out yet, I would say check out Quora. And then also, same friend actually let me borrow his copy of No Plot, No Problem. So I've been checking this out. And I like the style of the way that it's written because it's a very laid back style of verbiage in it. And it's a low stress, high velocity guide to writing a novel in 30 days. And this is a pretty cool book. So I've been going through that and checking out the information in there, which has been very cool. There's some funny stuff in there, by the way. So there's humor in it. It's kind of fun. And then also I have some more reference books for the story that I'm writing. So I have this book specifically on Mabon, and then I have this one on Samhain or Samhain, depending on how you pronounce it, to kind of explain how the holidays are handled in the different styles. So, and that will be talked about in this year's Nano book. So, then also, because we did not get a whole lot of stickers for the region or whatever. One person ordered for all of us and did not get enough supplies. So I went ahead and ordered an ML kit. So I've got some bookmarks here. I still need to get the custom ones ordered. Then also I got the Writer Emergency Pack. It is like a deck of cards, and it gives you random, so I got these to kind of help with prompts and stuff when it comes to doing Nano and word sprints. I went ahead and got tons of extra stickers so I can hand those out. I've also got stickers for people who donate to Nano, so I've got that. And then I got some buttons because we have a lot of word sprints. I think there's 35 buttons in here. So I should be able to have multiple word sprints with people winning buttons and obviously getting their stickers. I have a Write Your Novel Here sticker, like I think it's a window decal, which obviously I won't be able to put up because we're doing it at a library, and I'm pretty sure they have their own things. And then I also got a large poster with this year's design on it. Ta-da! So I'll have that to give away as well during the writing sprints. So that's kind of the update. That's where I'm at. I got some new stuff for my writers in the area. I want to make sure that we've got a good group writing this year, and I've got all my resources and stuff for writing out and plotting out my novel. Still a whole lot of plotting. I've got a plot embryo. So I did also write up a plot embryo on my story for this year. So that's all completely charted out. I've got kind of the plot twist thrown in there and all of that. And so now it's really down to the nitty-gritty of finalizing the flesh outs for characters, finalizing settings. I need to draw up a world map so that I know exactly where things are in the world. And I also need to finish writing up scene cards, if I didn't already say that. So that's about where I'm at. We'll see how it goes. Whew. Welcome to Monday. Hope you guys are having fun prepping. Let me know down in the comments if you are a prepper or a plotter or a pantser. If you plot out or if you pants it. Let me know down in the comments because I kind of want to see how this goes. We'll see. Okay, so my desk is a bit of a mess, but yesterday I went to do some planning and plotting with some writing friends and decided to kind of upgrade the ultimate scene card that Abby Emmons made. So Abby Emmons made the ultimate scene card, which is super useful. If you have not seen it, I really suggest that you do. You can tell I'm absolutely a mess here. Okay, so this is Abby Emmons' ultimate scene card, and it is so cool and such a help. And then one of my writing friends added this little line that I really loved, story arc points. So you can see exactly where you are in the story. And the boxes were also larger, which was really cool. But I wanted to add things like setting, weather, sound, smells, and time of day, because that's stuff that I think really gets kind of left behind if you don't write it down. So I created my new scene card, which I'm calling the master scene card. So it's got boxes for everything, which I don't know, it works better for me to have boxes to write in. So act, scene, point of view, subplots, and then setting, weather, sounds, smells, and time of day all goes in here. And then list your story arc point, where you are in the story, the plot, cause, what happens, effect, consequence, story, why it matters to the story, the realization, and then what needs to happen next. So it really kind of carries you into the next one. I've got these printed up. They are going to be on my Patreon, so you can get them for free there and print them out. Enjoy, use it for plotting out your story. Such a big help. Oh my goodness, such a help. I'm using these in conjunction with, let me pull that back. So got the plot embryo going. Things have been moving around since I have to figure out exactly how I actually want it to flow. But these things are such a help. So if you want to get the master scene card, head over to my Patreon. I will have it over there for free so that you can use it during Nano. Hope you guys are having a great time planning. Goodness knows I've got tons more to do. So see y'all later.